Hi folks, Trish here. I just thought perhaps I would make a little video. I'm out for a walk in the woods. Oh dear, I love these woods. They're beautiful and you wouldn't believe they are right in the middle of Plymouth. Anyway, I thought that I would try to explain a little bit more about my new brand name, which is Hummingbird Funerals. As many of you know, I've been looking after people doing their funerals, all to do with death. Sorry, I thought there was somebody coming. Yeah, I'm beginning to be known as a bit of a death diva. In fact, some friends of mine said that's what I ought to call myself. But I sobered up and decided that I would go with Hummingbird Funerals. Hummingbird, the spiritual meaning, is eternity, continuity and infinity. And I think that just about sums up what my business is all about. It's recognising that there's something about death where we think about eternity. We also realise that death is not the end. Some of us like to think so, and that's okay. But I think it's nice to think that we leave behind something on this earth which gives a kind of continuity, even if we don't believe in anything in particular. We make an imprint on the earth and on the universe, small as we are, which brings us on to infinity. The universe is infinite. It is man cannot, or humans cannot comprehend what the universe is, the size, it just goes on and on and on. And so when we die, we just go back to being part of that huge, infinite universe. And you know, the other day I put up a blog on Facebook, and it was all about the fact that I'm calling myself Hummingbird. It was all about facing up to the fact that we are all going to die. But somebody pointed out that part of the title Google brought up was Patricia Cherry, Life Coach. So really, in a way, I'm still a life coach, but these days I'm more of a death coach. And that brings me on to say that I'm offering my services to you. If you are struggling with anything to do with death, if you're in the middle of losing a loved one, if you are facing death yourself, and you would just like somebody to talk to, the service is free. I don't charge anything. But if you go into my website, you can read a little bit more about what death entails and what it means to me as a person. I am a funeral celebrant. I help people to get through the painful business of a funeral, but I would try to make the ceremony reflect what that person was in life and their beliefs. But while we're still alive, we may be in pain over death in some way or other. But have a look at my website, which if you just go to www.patriciacherrylifecoach.com, that will soon be hummingbird.com, but I've yet to do that. Meanwhile, it's patriciacherrylifecoach.com, and there you can find the details of how to contact me for a chat. Yeah, so the sun's just gone behind a cloud. There's a dog barking. I'm still alive. I'm still here. And I'm thankful for that. Thankful for a beautiful day on October the 9th. Would you believe it's October and I'm out and I'm feeling quite warm with my jacket on? It's so good to be alive. Thank you. Bye.